This is a very, very crude low tunnel. Usually you would use PVC piping or thick wire that makes a half circle and gets secured into the ground and makes kind of a dome. And you would use it to grow vegetables in the winter or to grow them a little bit earlier or later in the season when it's too cold to normally uh, grow like you would normally do it just out in the open. Um, but this is just a really crude. I've decided to try it. This is the first time I've tried it, and it's pretty crude. It's pretty. I just whipped it together, but I don't know. Maybe you'd want to try it if you don't have any time and you don't want to spend the money on um, buying all the extra things you might need. The way I did this was just used my tomato cages and I put them in the middle of the garden, and then I put some vapor barrier over top, secured it with some bricks on one side, and on the other side it's secured with staples, so this doesn't ever move, and I only unfold it from the one side, so I don't have to go all the way around and take all the bricks off from every single side and take the whole thing off to look at the plants. And on this side, I mean, your garden's going to be different, but depending on your situation, you could use clamps. These are, clamps you can get from the hardware store. And one of the issues I've had with this is snow sometimes collects on the top. If you have a lot of snow, it will collect a little bit on top of here, but it's not a perfect setup. It's just, but it does work pretty well. We're in southern Ontario, and the climate isn't too, we don't get 3 feet of snow every winter. So anyways, I'm gonna take it off and look inside. This here is a compost pile. These bricks off. And some of these were started inside. There's Swiss chard, I believe. Is that Swiss chard or kale? Sorry, not kale. Spinach. It might be spinach. So anyways, I got spinach, Swiss chard, kale. This is bok choy. More Swiss chard. And I planted some seedlings, some radish, some parsley. They haven't come up yet. More bok choy. These were planted by seed. They came up right under this tunnel. This is arugula and green onion. So some of these were started indoors, and like this arugula was started indoors. It's got some white either some kind of disease on here. I'm not sure, but so far it's working okay. Anyways, so it's something you can do. You have to grow the right things. You can't just grow anything at this time of year. It has to be a cool or cold season crop, like lettuce, arugula, green onion, kale, spinach, Swiss chard. But if you're gonna do spinach or Swiss chard, you should start them indoors because they do need some heat. Kale as well. They need some heat to germinate, and then once they've germinated, they're okay to grow in a little bit of cold weather. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps you. Thanks for watching.